Hi, Jack Hackett here. I cannot believe we're in June already, but there we have it. And because we are in June, one of the tasks that I've had on my list this week is getting prepared for the end of the financial year. So I remember when I first started out, I was all pretty clueless about this kind of thing. So these days it's all second nature to me. So I thought I'd share with you what my admin processes are around financial issues as we get towards the end of the financial year. So if you're just starting out, hopefully some of this will be helpful to you. So the first thing to say is I use a bookkeeper throughout the year to prepare all my quarterly financial information. And the reason to do that is kind of twofold. Firstly, it's much more cost effective than using your accountant. You don't need your accountant to do your regular quarterly bookwork, and so it's much better to use a bookkeeper. Secondly, I don't have those skills, and so I'm going to outsource it. And so even if you do have those skills, or even if you think you're going to learn them, I wouldn't, because it's just not cost effective for you to be doing this. So think about it. A bookkeeper's hourly rate is going to be way cheaper than your consulting rate. So in any time in my business where I think someone else can do a job, an admin task, better than me, cheaper than me, and more quickly than me probably, they're pretty much my criteria for outsourcing. So I have a great bookkeeping company that I use, and they prepare all my financial information throughout the year, preparation for paying my GST, my taxes, all the rest of it. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't have to do any work at all. Far from it. It's really important that I'm on top of exactly what's happening financially in my business. So I make sure that at the end of the month, at the end of the quarter, I'm totally across, getting all my receipts, my invoices, everything up there onto the cloud so the bookworker has the information they need to work with. So that's what I do throughout the year. And of course, I will use my accountant for the more complex financial tasks. And that includes the tasks, especially at the end of the financial year. But one of the things I learned fairly early on was that rather than wait till the end of the financial year to contact my accountant, it's so much better and more effective to contact my accountant at the 11-month mark of the financial year. So I get everything done and completed to May, and then give access to all of that information to my accountant then. And that way it just allows for the accountant to suggest any adjustments that we might need. He might suggest, I take a bit more salary, or pay some more money into my super, that kind of thing. And it can all be done before the end of the financial year. So, that's just the way I do it leading up to the financial year. End of financial year, I hope that you're getting your books in order for that in your business, and I hope you have a great Friday.